happens to your mind?
No,
if you think it's a lie, you need to say that.
No.
We used to make steel.
Okay,
This is why education is so important.
I am not, and will never be, a member of any WhatsApp group.
Please, team.
So, still no friends?
What? Have you got a phone?
Yes, I've got a phone, yeah.
Why won't you have it?
Because it's horrible. On my wife's phone, I hear these messages coming, making that horrible noise that, to me, sounds sort of mildly carcinogenic. And, you know, people sort of asking a question and everyone going, I don't know. Oh, yes, oh, good. Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, well, people have got to stop communicating. It's not good for us. And the phone's endlessly going, just making another noise, and another noise, and another noise. It's someone going, yeah, great, or well done, or nothing. Nothing. No need for anyone to share this. This is just like a nod from one person to another in the street is, as it were, shared with 50 other people who all have to go, oh, right, well, that doesn't matter. You know, it's destroying us. Somebody told me that they were staying in a hotel, and if you wanted anything from reception...
Yes, that's right, I've been
you had to WhatsApp them.
Yeah.
I would just die in that hotel room. I would die of malnutrition. They'd have to prise my skeletal remains off the mattress. You can't ring down to reception. You've got to WhatsApp them.
Josie, I would imagine you're at it all the time.
I wish.
You're not, are you?
No, on WhatsApp, I am, because...
That's what I meant. So what are we going to say? I mean, he's passionate about this.
He's passionate, and I
after listening to him, I'm going to delete mine and all. I think he's telling the truth, and I'm going to delete it.
Do you know what? After listening to David, I don't want to speak to anyone ever again, either. But, yeah, I think it's true.
So you're going to say it's true? OK. David, truth or lie?
It is, of course, true.
Yes!
For the past 15 years, I have performed my own dentistry.
David's team.
So, give us a big grin.
It could be true.
I know that you're implying I'm a bad dentist.
No, because even very, very, very good dentists sometimes get someone else to do their teeth. And by sometimes, I, of course, mean always.
How do you do that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, no, the key to it is I don't do extractions. I haven't had to.
Fillings?
I do fillings. I do fillings, crown replacement. I repair bridges. Specifically, I don't do, so don't ask, Stacey. I don't do implants. I don't do root canal.
Do you drill?
I do have a drill I use,
You have to do a filling, you've got to drill it out first, haven't
Exactly, yeah.
Do you use local anaesthetic?
Yeah.
No need.
No need?
No need.
Why, because it's not true?
The situation in my mouth is I have one very long piece of teeth, that white bit there. That's all one piece, yeah?
What?
One piece. Made to look like many teeth.
Oh, I see. So that's false teeth.
Yes.
OK.
Either end of this, I have two, what you call crowns, yeah? Right at the end. At the bottom, I have my own teeth here. As my dentist says, my bottom one's a poppadom colour, yeah? And my top one's are pilaf rice.
So who said that?
My dentist.
So this was some time ago?
No. David,
15 years.
I perform my own dentistry.
Yeah.
There's no exclusivity there.
You still have a dentist,
yes,
but you just don't let him do all the stuff.
Yes.
Why is your mouth in such a state?
Because I used to. I used to have 17 sugars in a cup of coffee or tea.
17?
17, yeah.
17 in a mug?
Yes. If I had 18, it's too sweet for me. So the crowns would come off. I'd go to the dentist, yeah? He'd charge me 400 quid, yeah? To put them back in. And it's outrageous. And I heard this magic word. I heard him say to his dental nurse, Fuji 9. Fuji 9, and I became aware that this Fuji 9, it's actually a luting cement, which means you can use it...
Are you sure he wasn't halfway through a Japanese football result?
You can actually use it... It mixed 1-to-1, the liquid and the powder, it's a cement, yeah? Mixed 2-part liquid,
yeah.
Then it becomes more malleable for fillings. I found a way via my TV work to get hold of some Fuji 9. Once you have Fuji 9, you are a dentist.
So what equipment do you have, then?
All I have is my Fuji 9 with its little orange spoon, with a bigger end and a littler end.
For the different amounts, depending on whether you want the 50-50 or the 2-to-1.
That's Fuji 9.
Yeah.
It's all done for you. It's done for you.
It's magic. It's magic.
And then
it's magic.
It's like the cement is softer than your teeth, yeah? So I have a leather maker's drill, yeah?
Leather maker's drill?
Yes, a leather maker's drill, because that has sanding fitments to grind it down. You got to check your bite after you fix the crown. If you get it a bit wonky, your bite won't be right. So you have to file the Fuji down. Oh, that bite's nice now. That's nice.
Okay, but yes, the other thing you've got to check after doing your own dentistry is your mental health.
Do you not need one of those special lights?
Kitchen island. I've got a kitchen island. It's nice to have a kitchen island, isn't it? Yeah. And it has a big... It's the only place with a big light over it. So I got... My son has a PlayStation seat that's very low back, like that.
PlayStation seat?
Yeah, it's a gamer's seat. And I put that on the kitchen... Island.
On the kitchen island.
Put it on the island.
Yeah.
So you're up high on the island.
Yes, because then that puts the lamp about there. And
so you're in a PlayStation gamer's seat.
Yes.
Balancing on... What's the surface of the kitchen island?
Do you know, I think it's Corian. It's very nice. Corian was originally what was used for autopsy surfaces. Again, so...
Are you doing your own autopsies at home as well?
Oh, what to say?
Bob, the dog's dead. Bring it in. Bring it in.
So, if I was to say this, the hardest thing is somewhere to hold the mirror. Yeah?
I think the hardest thing is to sell the story, Bob.
I have the most curved Indian instrument called a samashi or something. And if I put it next to me on my gaming thing, the curve of it, it's like a flute thing. The curve of it goes there, and I can put my mirror there like that. Got the light there, game thing.
Sorry, you hang the mirror on the end of a curvaceous Indian musical instrument.
Yes.
But this is very specific.
So what's it going to be?
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
If he was trying to make this story plausible, why would he say the way I set up the mirror is that I tie it to the end of an Indian musical instrument?
Do you remember Bob being on this show before?
Yes, and it's always true. It's true about the masks in Castle Douglas. It was true about him being able to tear an apple apart with his bare hands. It was true about the game in the gardens.
Well, look, whether or not it's true, and we don't know yet, don't try it at home. I should say.
Do you ever do extractions, Bob?
I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. I see it out there.
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
All right, so what's it going to be?
I think it's true.
You think it's what?
I think it's true.
So, Bob, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Possession.
There's a box under the desk. Just pop the box on the desk, and then there's a card inside it. Before you take out the possession, just read the card, please.
This is one of the pairs of leg warmers for birds that I have made. I would have brought more, but birds are using them.
Could you show us these leg warmers?
I live beside the canal, and the swans are very unhappy around there.
The swans? You've tried to put a leg warmer on a swan?
He hasn't tried to, he succeeded.
How the hell do you... A swan? So they're trying to feed it over the webbing, and he doesn't get crushed. Got a great big beak on us.
Everyone knows about this, but if you befriend the swan... The first thing, you befriend the swan when the wings go up like that, and then generally the next thing they go like that, as in make me leg warmers. That's it.
Are they for swans?
David, they would break your arm if you went near them.
Famously.
Famously.
That's what they do. They break your arm and then the Queen eats them.
Yes.
How do you get them over the feet?
Right, if you put your hand like that and then try and get it over there. It's like O.J. Simpson. Stick it on there. That's a swan.
That's a swan foot.
That's a swan.
With the swan, it's all about authority. So watch this. No, they're webbed.
That's no good.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt the swan. You've just ripped through its webbing.
You know when you said swan at the beginning?
Yeah.
Did you mean sparrow? David, it's time to take a guess. I mean, I don't know which way you're going to go on this.
Maybe a swan could be able to slip that over its foot, and maybe a swan would derive tremendous warmth from this incredibly thin and flimsy and short piece of material going an inconsiderable distance up its really rather long leg.
I think it's true.
Don't say that!
I think it's true.
Don't say, because that's the sort of... That's what happens to your mind in this game. You say, and you start thinking, oh, yeah, of course, the fact that he said swan and it seems impossible is exactly what's so plausible about it.
If you people don't start taking this a bit more seriously, I'm going to bring my Uncle Ian out here again.
So what are you going to go for?
I think we're going to say lie.
Lie? You're saying it's a lie.
I'd just like to say, Rob...
Yes?
If it's true...
Yes?
I don't care.
David, truth or lie?
I'm afraid my tale of swan leg warmers is a lie.
Oh, thank God. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it?
I once booked a holiday to Costa Rica because I thought it was in Spain. I only realised my mistake when I sat down on the plane.
David's team.
Where is Costa Rica?
It's in... between America and South America.
OK.
Central America, they call it.
Sorry?
Central America, yeah.
And you realised when you sat down on the plane?
Yes.
What made you realise?
When you sit down on a plane, it has a chair in front of you, unless you're the pilot, and it has like a little square on it with the map that you're going to go on, and it says how long the flight is going to be, and this flight said 14 and a half hours, which I thought was a long time to get to Spain. And...
Suddenly you're a geography expert.
Anyway, so it had all of the dots, and the dots were going away from Europe to Central America.
And who were you with?
By myself.
And where were you going at the time? Was this a holiday?
Yes, I was going to do a yoga retreat.
And when you booked the flights, was there no information about the landing time?
No, I booked the holiday, and this is bad, on a lunch break on my iPhone while crying. So I was paying so little attention.
OK.
I'd just broken up with my boyfriend, and the only time I had off work was Christmas and New Year. I decided that rather than being sad in the UK, I was going to go away and do something like really healthy.
So how did Costa Rica come into the picture?
Well, I was Googling yoga retreats, and when it said Costa Rica...
And in your mind, you've always associated Costa Rica.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, it's
Costa
in Spain.
del Sol.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, there is a logic to it.
Of course.
OK.
Yeah.
And so...
I love the way you did that. Yeah. I love the way you turned as if it was them that didn't quite understand that.
Did you get that from the office?
Rob I'm going to break the news gently. You're the only one in the room that hadn't actually thought.
I hadn't put two and two together.
Do you make this mistake all the time? Like when you go to Costa Coffee, do you think that was a lot quicker than that? It swings around about, doesn't it?
Yeah, the first time.
Now, what was it like?
Costa Rica. Because it's not in Spain, there's lots of different insects and scorpions that we don't have in Europe that we've banished, and they've all gone to Costa Rica.
What insects do you remember?
Tarantulas.
They're not insects, they're arachnids. So.
All right, David. OK.
Well, let's be factually inaccurate, shall we? Because that never causes any problems as you enter the 9th hour of your flight. Spiders are not insects. Costa Rica is not in Spain.
OK,
this is why education is so important.
I've just got one more question. Did you see any monkeys?
Yes.
What kind?
Black and white ones.
This has all been noted. Continue.
Did that help, the monkeys?
Yes.
Do you remember how you paid for it?
On a debit card.
Right.
'Cause things are going fine.
Did you not think it's a little bit over the Spanish budget?
No, I didn't, actually. There's a couple of factors just to take into consideration. Number one, it was over Christmas, New Year, so everything's much more expensive.
You were going away for Christmas on your own to a yoga retreat.
Just split up with the boyfriend.
Show
some sympathy. Poor girl.
Yeah, but you don't want to be on your own at Christmas.
Don't fall for this. It's the classic bride and chat-up line.
Yes, I do. Just say that.
Do you know, I've got a flat in the centre of town. You should come around. All right, what do you think? Is she telling the truth?
I've got a few problems with this. I think you can get there faster than 14.5 hours. And there are howler monkeys everywhere. That's why I asked the monkey question.
Are they black and white?
No.
Oh, what colour's a howler monkey?
Sort of, I'm going to say russet.
You used to be russet, didn't you, Steve?
Certain areas, still a bit.
So, what are you thinking? Oh, I don't. What do you think?
I actually now think it's a lie. I'm with you.
We'll go lie.
So, Sarah, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Possession.
Right, there's a box under the desk, Lee. Now, I'd like you to take the item out of the box and hold the object, then read the card out, please.
This is my dibber. I donated it to the British Lawnmower Museum, where it is now a permanent exhibit.
Right. David.
What is a dibber?
What's a dibber? A dibber? That's a good question, David. And would you believe me if I was to say I don't know? But it's a
Yes, I would.
I'll mine it for you.
That's... Yeah.
Could be any of these.
Okay,
It's to do with gardening.
So what does your dibber do?
Pardon?
What does your dibber do?
Are you Fred Flintstone?
Answer the question. What does your dibber do?
Not 100% sure, but at a guess, I would say that a dibber is for pushing holes in the ground.
Yeah.
And then maybe popping something in there, like a seed.
I see. How did your dibber come to be in the British Lawnmower Museum?
I'll tell you, Inspector Morse. Have you ever been to Southport, my hometown?
I have, yes.
Oh, great. Can I start again? Yes. Right. I have never been to the British Lawnmower. I was online.
But it is in Southport.
It is in Southport, that's true. And I did see it online.
What did you put into Google that came up?
Well, you don't want to know that. But I noticed on the website there was a bit that said the tools of the rich and famous. Famous tools, that's what I typed in.
There is actually, I do know for a fact that there is a British Lawnmower Museum because I myself have donated a trowel.
You haven't?
I have, honestly, Rob. I donated a trowel.
What is this?
Surely they want a lawnmower.
So you saw the Lawnmower Museum online?
Online.
With a list of celebrity artefacts?
There was quite a few. There was Brian May from Queen had given a lawnmower. Joe Pasquale had given a strimmer.
So what happened then?
I thought that'd be a nice thing to do, wouldn't it? Because it's my hometown.
Sorry, you saw that and you thought, I want a piece of that.
I want a piece of the action. Prince Charles, he gave something.
This is where the story's falling apart, because one is...
No, that's not where the story's falling apart.
But one is asked to donate to... You don't...
I wanted to donate something. I thought it'd be quite nice to have something of mine, because it's my hometown.
So you picked up the phone?
I picked up the phone. You're still doubting my abilities, are you, Dave?
It's not... It is not your ability to make a phone call.
Who managed the phone?
Are you seriously saying that the fact that you could have physically made this phone call means I should believe that you did? You say, look, I could have made the call, I'm physically capable, therefore it happened, David, end of story.
I picked up the phone, I phoned them up, I said, I'd like to donate something. They said, what have you got? I said, dibber.
You knew its name?
Well, actually, yes.
You knew its name, but you didn't know what it was for?
That's actually not true. I said...
So what did you say?
I took advice before the phone call.
From whom?
From who?
From whom?
I'm not doing it if you put an M at the end.
All right. From who?
Thank you. Who's putting the M at the end? Do you know what I mean? No one anymore.
Who did you take advice from?
I shall tell you.
You found a thing in the shed, you didn't know you owned it, you didn't know what it was. Who did you ask about it?
You want to know from who?
I want to know who you asked about that object in order to find out what it was called.
I shall tell you.
Well, please.
David Tennant, or as I call him, Doctor Who.
You asked... Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
Who did you ask?
Tom Baker.
There are 7 billion humans on Earth. Please, let's not eliminate them one by one.
I asked my wife.
So, David, what do you think? Is Lee telling the truth, or is he lying to us?
Dale?
I don't believe a word of it.
If it is true, it's one of the best acting performances I think I've ever seen.
Thank you. If it's true.
If it's true.
You think it's true?
No, I do not. No, it's a lie.
OK, David, what are you going to say?
We think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie. OK, Lee, truth or lie?
It is, in fact... true. Last year, I was ordered to leave Blackpool Tower after I threw a sausage roll off the top.
How were you discovered? Did someone see you...
Security was at the top.
And saw you... Why did you throw it?
Well, because I'm a Northern. I just thought the bin's over... You know, the bin was not in sight.
Why didn't you finish it?
Because, actually, I'd already had one. This was my second. I was halfway through it, and I thought, no more for me.
Were they hot sausage rolls?
If you want, I'll give you the accurate heat of how they were. This hot.
Why did you throw it off the top? You're there, there's security there. It's a horrible thing to do. How fast is a hot, or even quite hot, sausage roll going to be moving by the time
you're wrong, David. No, it wasn't quite hot.
Morbidly obese child down on the promenade having a miserable time on holiday in Blackpool, of all places, and then he's just heard about the divorce of his parents, consoling himself with another load of high-sugar snacks, and the next thing he knows, a warmish sausage roll hits him slap in the face.
He's trying to eat the second sausage roll.
David, let's have a guess.
I don't think he would.
I think it's a lie.
I think we think this is a lie.
Yeah.
You're all agreed?
Yes.
It's a lie?
It's a lie.
OK, Lee, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It's actually a lie.
For my 50th birthday, Simon Cowell gave me a life-sized painting of himself.
David's team.
Oh, wow.
Is it on A4?
Describe the painting.
He's wearing, like, a blue cashmere sweater.
Yes.
It's only, like, from the waist up.
Oh, so you couldn't see the high trousers. And what have you done with it? Too big for a shredder?
I have it in storage.
You have it in storage? Is that what you call landfill? Very good.
If that was made up, you wouldn't say it was just from the waist up.
I think you'd imagine it was a full-length picture.
I see.
So it's the fact that she said it's just from the waist up makes me think it's true.
Ivo, what are you going to say?
David's, if I may say, rant about waist-up portraits has made me very scared to get it wrong. So I'm going to say that it's a lie.
My rant, as you call it, was saying that that's what gave the story verisimilitude. I do not understand that. You think it's a lie?
No,
if you think it's a lie, you need to say that.
David, it's as though you're dropping him off on his first day at uni. And you're giving him some of the hard facts of life.
Now, if you're going to represent our family in this university, there are things you're going to have to know.
Do I go?
Sometimes. Sometimes when you arrive in a room, sometimes when I've been with you and we've been out and about, you'll arrive in a room and you will slightly go,
You
did ask. Ivo.
I wasn't sure, but I think David's point about the portrait with the waist up, you couldn't make that up. I think it's true.
Yeah. And Johnny, you've changed as well. Right, Sinitta, you've convinced them they think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was a lie.
I'm so sorry.
At school, I used to regularly pay my friend to clean my rubbers.
You used to pay your friends to clean your rubbers?
It was just one friend.
How dirty can a rubber get?
Nobody cleans a rubber.
Oh, they get dirty, my friend.
Do they?
Oh, yes.
What, full of what? Just lead, mainly?
Full of, lead.
Don't you rub a dirty rubber against a clean piece of paper and it sort of cleans itself?
No, what you're describing is the action of cleaning a rubber. Yeah. That is how you clean a rubber.
See, but you weren't
That's
even
not the
willing to do
same as
that.
it cleans itself. That's like saying, why do you need to clean a car? You just wipe it all over and it cleans itself. 10 years.
What is your...
10 years of this kind of bullying.
What was your friend's name?
Edis.
What?
Edis?
What?
Edis, it's a Turkish name.
How old were you?
Like it's primary school, so probably like 10.
So 10 years old. And why couldn't you just done that action of just rubbing it against a blank piece of paper to just...
Well, he did it as like a service to everyone.
How much did you pay him?
Like £1 a rubber.
A pound a rub? Wow.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you have done it yourself? I'm confused.
Because it used to have like a nice smell when you had it back.
Whoa, where was this magical smell coming from?
Well, that's the thing. We didn't know until we got older.
Did you never... See, if I was giving a man a rubber and he went away and he came back and went, that smells differently, I would say, why does it smell differently? I wouldn't just leave it at that and go, that's different. Yeah, here's £1.
He just said he found out years later.
He was using, like, Carr air freshener to spray it.
Oh,
it was a great service, so you were cool if you had a fresh rubber.
But how much would a new rubber have cost?
Probably about 10p.
How many times did you pay him £1 to clean your rubber?
Like, probably happened, like, once every 2 months or something like that.
What? So, and this went on for how long?
For ages, like,
I'll
years.
treat myself.
And he was doing it... He was
I'm
making
going to get it nice. I'm going to get the rubber nicely cleaned and scented for the weekend.
Did Edis clean any other stationary items?
Not that I can remember, but he used to do something else with stationery, but I can't remember what that was.
He didn't sharpen your pencils in a very interesting way, did he?
It was something like he would organise your pencil case, but I can't remember.
Organise your... I'm picturing Edis with a little suit and a briefcase. Hello, guys, how you doing? It's me again, it's Edis. I'm here to clean your rubbers or organise your... And you all go like during the corner and go, oh, hang on, girls, I was chatting you up, but I want to sort out my pencil case. Just wait. Tell me some more, Edis.
That's exactly where the economy's going, isn't it? Nobody makes things anymore. We just provide pointless services. I'm a party planner. I'm a pencil case organiser. I shout on panel shows. We used to make steel.
What's it going to be?
Look, the thing is, during my one, which was true, I started thinking it was a lie. So I haven't got a clue anymore. I actually kind of think it sounds true, but then for that reason I want to say it's a lie.
You've been a big help, thank you. Gabby?
My gut's saying true. What's your gut saying?
Go on, let's go true.
You're going to say true? Melvin?
It is.
Was it true or was it a lie?
It is true.
I was so sure that Wombles were real, I used one as an example of a mammal in a GCSE Biology exam.
How could it be true? How could it be true, Lee?
But which one did you draw? What did he look like?
I didn't draw anything that wasn't in the question.
Okay,
The
you took it in the
question was give an example of a mammal.
Oh, you used it, just wrote it down.
It was give 3 examples of mammals, and I said bear, because that's an obvious one.
Yeah.
Whale, bit less obvious, clever. And Womble was my 3rd example.
How old were you at the time?
15.
What are you looking at David for?
What grade did you get then?
A.
You got A's, even though you think Womble's a mammal.
I should make clear that I didn't think the children's programme was a documentary. I thought the children's programme, that Womble, was based on a real mammal.
For example, a bear is a real mammal, but Yogi Bear isn't a fair representation of real life.
You're telling me for its GCSE, at age 15, the question was, give 3 examples of a mammal.
Look, Lee, this isn't the end of a game show. It's not like, and this one's for the GCSE. There were lots of questions.
But surely the question in a GCSE at 15 wouldn't be, give us an example of 3 mammals. It's a bit of a basic question.
Why do you think that is so easy?
Well, it's quite...
You are such an intellectual snob.
That's my role on the show.
I'm sorry, you could have said cat, dog...
That's what...
Any number of...
Are you stuck for the 3rd one? Well, I know what you're saying. You could say that you knew that they were fictional, but based on a real animal called the Womble.
I thought that maybe it was based on the fact that in real life they made their burrows from, like, condoms and
In reality, of course, most creatures perish because of litter, things that the everyday folk leave behind. So in a way, the Wombles did a lot of bad.
Are you saying that the Wombles message encouraged people to litter?
Yes.
People sort of said, well, maybe I was going to throw this away properly, but maybe the Wombles can make an extension out of it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, people do dress dogs up like that these days, and so you couldn't be sure whether they're possibly just trained Wombles.
Yeah. But these, in the story, the Wombles were... That wasn't just poor old bewildered Womble, but someone's put some glasses on him. He's put his own glasses. He's gone to the Womble optician and said, could you fashion me some reading glasses out of some stuff that everyday folk have left around? And they've done that.
Right. That's actually not true. He found the glasses. He found the clothes.
He found glasses of exactly the right prescription.
No.
Possibly on...
There was no evidence that it was the right prescription.
There was an episode, wasn't there, where an old man had died on Wimbledon Common. Immediately the Wombles are on him. Taking everything. His medals, his gold watch, his glasses, his shoes, and there he is naked. No dignity if the Wombles are around. It's a brilliant programme.
What do we think, Bill?
I think it would be an insult to Catherine's intelligence to believe that she wrote that down in an exam. I don't believe it.
You don't? You see, Go on, what do you think, Lee?
No, I don't believe it.
Why?
No. Because I don't. Because I think that she seems better educated than that. I mean, I got kicked out of school at 15 and...
Why?
Because I wasn't very educated and I didn't really know anything. I couldn't spell or read. I was doing high kicks and backflips all the time. They got bored of me.
What did you do when you were expelled? Did you just run out into the street singing and dancing and going, I don't need this?
Yeah. I don't need this. I don't want this. I can spell. I can do up. Head roll.
I would say that in the history of this programme, we have never had 2 such opposing... That's Bill and Luke.
Well, there we are. It's time, Lee, Lee to make a decision. Which way are you going to go, Lee?
OK, I'll go with my team and say that it's not true, even though my gut is screaming it's true. I will go with my team and say it's a lie.
OK. Katherine, is it a lie or is it true?
It is, in fact, true.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Steve. So, Terry, what is Steve to you?
This is my mate Steve, and we were actually questioned by police who mistook us both for jewel thieves.
Right.
That sounds incredibly plausible.
Lee, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know Steve.
This is Steve. We own a greyhound together that's come last in every race.
And finally, Jimmy, what's your connection with Steve?
This is Steve. We were at primary school together. I didn't see each other for 20 years and then met up in a hotel when he brought me room service.
Well, there we are.
You call it room service?
David's team, where do you want to start?
Which hotel was this, Jimmy, where...
It was the Lowry in Manchester.
That is a hotel in Manchester.
That is a hotel in Manchester, yes.
Yeah.
He's the night duty manager there. So he's, you know...
He knew you were staying in the hotel and brought your room service up in order to renew your acquaintance.
Yes, and I recognised him immediately and, you know...
And did you go, oh, my God, Steve?
Yeah, he really hasn't changed that much.
Have you remained friends with him since that?
Yeah, I stay in the same hotel quite a lot. Whenever
so you only see him when he comes to...
No,
when you
literally,
go to the hotel?
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Well, he lives in Manchester, I live in London, so we see each other.
He's not your friend, then.
What do you want me to do, take him to the zoo?
No.
So, and Lee, what's the name of the greyhound you own with him?
It's called Ballyregan.
And how many times has Ballyregan raced?
6 times.
And does always come last?
Always come absolutely last. We put him in too high a grade, that's the problem.
And where's Ballyregan raced?
Wimbledon.
Right.
So where does he live?
I trained in Wimbledon.
Right. So he lives at, a kennels?
No, he lives at the Trust House 40. Where do you think he lives?
Dog tracks have adjacent kennels.
They do. They're very much
Ballyregan lives in the adjacent kennels.
Trainers live around dog tracks.
Right. So you've got trouble now. David and dog racing, he knows everything about it.
Yeah. If there's one thing, if there's one thing I'm going to always beat David on, it's dog racing. Up and down at Walthamstow with me Woodbine.
What?
Run, you little bastard, or I'll shoot
so how much is it? How much
Where are the pheasants? There's no bloody pheasants. I don't understand. Yeah. We'll never catch the fox at this rate.
What are you talking about? Pheasants? Dogs? Fox? I mean, what sort of a menagerie do you imagine I would be imagining?
I imagine you imagine...
I'm in my castle with 10 different sorts of vaguely posh animal, all fighting each other, then I kill a servant and have sex with the wall. That's you all over.
That's who you are.
Right. How much does it cost to kennel Ballyregan?
It costs £35 a week.
So why do you share him? Is it a credit crunch?
Because it was Steve's idea.
So, Terry, how did you get to know Steve?
Just being out and about, you know, drinking and what have you.
So you met him in a pub? He was a stranger in a pub, you got talking.
You're out and about, you know.
Out and about, and you meet him.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're out and about on a friend-finding mission. Can you be my friend? Yes.
OK, can you tell us the actual situation? Why did the police think that you were a jewel thief?
They just thought we were sort of dressed like the description of,
stripy top.
Bag. There you go. It was in the city centre. And, what is it? We're walking down the road. Next thing you know, these 4 police cars pull up. And...
Hang on. City centre, Manchester, pedestrianised, mate. You should know that. They pull up in police trams.
So we were walking down this road in the city centre, right? And 4 police cars pulled up.
Got out and walked.
And they got out.
About 3 miles.
And they just said that we fitted the description of these guys just carried out a robbery on a jeweller's.
Right, we need an answer. So, David's team. Is Steve Terry's partner in crime, Lee's partner in a dog, or Jimmy's primary school pal?
OK. Can I rule Terry out at this stage?
OK. I'm happy to rule Terry out at this stage.
And I do think Steve looks too well-groomed to be from Manchester.
Jamelia, everyone, come on!
Another thing as well, Lee, I think you're way too successful to have bought half a dog. I think you just buy your own greyhound. I think it's Jimmy.
You think it's Jimmy?
I think it's greyhound.
I think I'm edging towards Jimmy.
Definitely
because I think Jimmy looked a little bit put upon when you were sort of having a go at what, what a essentially bad friend he is. It's all very well. It's all for a quick sandwich in a hotel bar, but, I've got gigs and stuff, so... Isn't it? Yeah. Catch you next time I'm passing through town.
So, David, time to decide.
Well, I think we'll go with the majority decision, which is that we think
it's
Jimmy.
OK, well, Steve, would you like to reveal your true identity?
Yeah, the truth is, me and Terry were mistaken as jewel thieves.
Yes. Steve is Terry's mate, and they were questioned by the police, who mistook them for jewel thieves. Was it a pedestrianised area?
No, it was in Derby, actually, not Manchester.
You liar.
No, I just said a city centre. He said Manchester.
Thank you very much. Steve.